Driven by our desire for frequent short trips, one fine day we decided to visit Taki, a city located in the North 24 Parganas district in the Indian state of West Bengal at the bank of Ichhamati river. So we began our trip early in the morning as usual by car at 5 am. It was a new route for us to travel as we had never been here before. Went through the Eastern Metropolitan Bypass and then took the Basanti Highway opposite Science City. Though weather was a bit hot, but as always, the good vibes of freaking out early in the morning kept us fresh and fine. The large trees on either side of Basanti Highway and the fisheries were a good sight, so we headed on to Taki under the bright light of a rising sun. Halted at a roadside tea stall in Maloncha, a town that falls en route. It's nearly 2 hours journey from Kolkata to Taki, covering a distance of almost 80 kilometers. The roads are not as smooth as National Highway and you may even encounter traffic jam at various spots if you travel after 7 am. In almost all our trips, nature makes me pause at various locations on the way to final destination. So halted at another spot for a while with sights of abundant greenery, wildflowers and a nice village ambience. You will have to agree that everything feels so truly refreshing under the bright morning sunlight and the clear blue sky. Well, so resumed the remaining part of our journey to destination Taki. Mobile network was a bit poor here, which is why Google Map was not working properly. So on the way, we had to ask a few people number of times about the directions. Finally, we arrived at our destination. Although there was no advance booking, we checked in at Hotel Ruposhi Bangla on reaching Taki city. Nice hotel close to the bank of Icchamati river, which was visible right from the window and balcony of our room. Well, let's order some breakfast in the canteen.
Hello, darling.
After eating our breakfast and exploring in and around our hotel, we took a Toto ride for nearby sightseeing. Got this Toto right from our hotel, and the Toto driver himself was a kind of tour guide to local places. So we started our Toto ride from our hotel and moved through numerous narrow and jagged village paths. Damn, it was a jerky ride due to road conditions. These extremely narrow and jagged village paths made it really very difficult to capture the journey moments smoothly because there were too much jerks being felt. Unless you carry a gimbal stabilizer, you will not get a nice video capture while moving through these roads. That was the difficulty I was facing while shooting handheld. So in this sightseeing journey, we saw things like very old historic houses of kings and zamindars, etc., Taki Rajbari, a 200-year-old Durga temple, Tri-shakti Kali temple of three goddesses, brick making spots with heat chimneys, some picnic spots, muddy villages with plenty of pleasing flora and fauna, and Taki Mohana, that is, confluence of three parts of Icchamati river. This Icchamati river is a transboundary flowing through India and Bangladesh and thus forms boundary between the two countries. That side you see, that side is the Bangladesh. This small city is also popular for its location at the border of India, crossing which you will enter Bangladesh. You can see the river banks of Bangladesh on the other side of Icchamati river from this side.
Hello, hello.
আঁকড়া কি? দাঁড়া বাবু দাঁড়া।
Back in the hotel after the wonderful outing in a nature surrounded rustic environment, it was lunch time for us here.
Hi. Hello.
Nice place. Though mom took a bit rest in the hotel room after lunch, but I was all set to explore more in and around the hotel. So after the lunch, went to have a timeout with our car driver. Basically, the main attraction is the Icchamati river side and walking along its shore at different viewpoints to take a look at the other side of the river, which is Bangladesh. There are options for boat rides that can let you take a closer look at the Bangladesh river banks. But as time was short for us and we didn't have a plan of night stay here, I didn't opt for a boat ride. Hence, simply took pleasure of my visionary senses by hopping around the riverside spots and shooting things here and there. Here, the boats of the two countries are distinguishable by looking at the flags they mount on these boats. It was also the time of Vishwakarma Puja, and so we could hear loudspeakers being played at random. In fact, it was the day of immersion of the idols. So moved around these places till dusk. And then return to hotel. By the way, how about a selfie with our car driver? Well, I guess he liked being clicked too. The hotel looked pretty nice in nocturnal illuminations. Well, so mom's ready here and so is ready our car. So it was not even a one-night trip in Taki. It was only a day-long trip. We came in the morning and it's about 6:30 p.m. now and we are getting ready to go back.
Yes.
Though a very short period of time, but it was very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice place. Generally, in most of the places, I come with my dearest mom.
Thank you.
And she's here. Come. Yeah. So today also we came here in the morning, and it was a lovely trip here. And
Yes.
as you can see, everything has a beginning and an ending, so now it's time to wrap up this journey. We will be back in some other place another day.
Sure.
Okay, right? Okay then, see you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
You enjoy?
Yes, sure.
Good. My pleasure. Time to ride in to start our journey back home. Returning through the pitch darkness of night with scant sight of lights was the first experience of its kind, as it became pretty late night. A bit sleepy at times, but then again the thrill of a journey in the middle of inky darkness kept me awakened. This is how a day-long journey came to an end, leaving an inspiration for more such day-long quick trips in the coming days. So guys, if you enjoyed watching this travelogue, please do give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel so I can come up with more such travel videos soon. Till then, live and let live in peace. Bye.